Portland as the Trailblazers are about to go into this interconference contest. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game are Allie LaForce. Pacers are in the midst of a road trip going into this one. The kick out to Holiday. Good, and Abdul-Jabbar gets the assist.
Yeah, by most standards, Drew Holiday is very selective with his three-point shooting, but boy, he can knock it down.
GA, despite their youth, this Blazers team showing some grit at the defensive end of the court.
Yeah, very disruptive. Length on the perimeter. Donovan Clingan towering in the paint. And Chauncey Billups on the sidelines preaching that hard-nosed approach.
Now Halliburton. After the missed three from Damian Lillard. Buries the long-range jumper.
3 points.
And Bosch proving he has the range. The D has to take him seriously from outside.
And stolen by Lillard. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And it's Bosch at the elbow. The second effort, and the jumper is on the mark. Bosch has got his third basket of the night right there. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I caught up with Coach Chauncey Billups. He talked about the importance of trying to control the pace of the game. Coach said, quote, Halliburton and his offense like to play fast and push the ball up the floor. So we want to limit their fast break chances and make them play in the half court. We'll see if they're able to slow them down. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Bosch misses.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nembhard. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Holiday left side. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Halliburton with it. And Abdul-Jabbar picks him up defensively. Pass to Kamare. Good, and it's Bosch picking up the assist.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Inside, here's Abdul-Jabbar. Over Bosch. And Kareem throws it down.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what? Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but his defenders keep forgetting to box him out. He continues to just make them pay.
2 points. That one goes.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
They set the pick. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
A wide open look here for Bosch. Again, Indiana.
Oh, man, a hot start for him. He's hit 5 of his first 7.
Here's Lillard. That one, no good. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Indiana?
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Here is Lillard following Chris Bosch's 3. Here's Avdia. Drains the three-pointer.
How about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire, a little bit of pride at stake.
Now, here's Siakam. Now, Halliburton. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
Tyrese Halliburton saying, I'm not just a pure shooter, folks. I've got a little ups in my game.
Here's Lillard. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Stolen by Nembhard.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Abdul-Jabbar can't get it to go. Here's Halliburton. And so it's the Indiana Pacers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're feeling very confident shooting.
Indiana, 22.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And when you consider how the Pacers are doing, guys, what do you think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. You need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Damian Lillard talked about what it would mean to his legacy to win a title. He said, my body of work does speak for itself. I don't think I have to prove it to anybody. It's more for myself, honestly. And I just want to be like, yeah, I've done all these things, but I want a championship too. Guys?
Chasing that ring. Okay, Allie, thanks.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Endures Rick Carlisle, now in his second stint, is the head coach of the Indiana Pacers.
But he is a basketball lifer, Kevin. Over 2 decades as an NBA head coach, he has seen it all. Remember the 2011 title win in Dallas. His guidance has been a key to this Pacers' recent success.
Pass to Thibault. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Abdul-Jabbar can't get it to go.
Boy, this guy has not had a great night, and it really has weighed the entire team down.
Here's Bosch. Again, Indiana.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Lillard outside. From deep. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
And finished off by Siakam.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Henderson attacking. And then Henderson with the jam.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hop.
Here's Bosch. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. It's an 18-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
Outside, Walker. Back to Toppin. Outside, Jackson. Pocket 6. And here's Bosch for 3. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Pass to Nesmith. They set the screen. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
just smart. Neesmith finding the soft spot and exploiting it for the bucket.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. We've got 1:13 left in the first half. Walker at the elbow. To the left wing. Pass to Huff. There's the three. Toppin. It's rebounded by Neesmith. Trailblazers trailed by 16. It's Henderson on the wing. Now Neesmith to the paint. Here's Klingon. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Huff. Back to Toppin. Offline with his three. And here's Henderson. Here's Neesmith. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Neesmith has got 5 now. What a performance for Chris Bosh. He has been the story for the Pacers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Right side Jackson lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Lillard looking around. Outside, Avdia. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
Well, just ready to shoot as soon as the ball touches his hands. That is Denny Avdia. This guy has an instinct to score it.
Pass to Huff. Stolen by Holiday. Lillard outside. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Pass to Walker. Now Jackson. Indiana moving the ball over. And it's Mathurin missing. Well, they've got some work to do to cut into this lead.
And no need to get away from the game plan, though. But plenty of time to get back in it.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And one of the many challenges for a small market team like the Pacers, Greg, going up against that luxury tax.
And they've avoided carrying a payroll revenue penalty tax, but right when they said they were planning to do just that, the Bucks stunned everyone with the maneuver to secure Pacers center Miles Turner and perhaps let him off the hook.
When Halliburton gets this close to the cup, he's got that little teardrop. Very tough to stop it.
Pass to Thibault. Outside, Avdia. Halliburton with the steal. Now Kamara. Halliburton with it. 5 points in the game. 6 to shoot. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
This is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Indiana leading by 11. Right wing. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Takes it out to Siakam. Sinks the triple. Siakam's got 5 now.
And that's not an easy shot for a big. Siakam showing his comfort level from anywhere.
Here's Lillard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Chris Bosh. Greg, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear #1, but that second spot is up for debate. And it's between guys like Harden, Ray Allen, and Dame.
And Bosh now top of the key. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Bosh has got 27 points.
An elite scorer. Bosh can be the man, a guy you go to every trip down the floor.
The 19-foot shot. And it's Lillard missing. Indiana leading by 16. .105 left to play in the third. And that one's good by Bosh.
A pretty pass from Tyrese Halliburton. You want this guy running the show.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And Portland making a change here.
Now into the line.
Here's Henderson.
Number 00.
54 seconds left in the third quarter. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. And it's Halliburton penetrating. Kamara. And the 3 off target.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. To me, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Back to Nesmith. 5 on the clock. Goes back up. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, great job of keeping the play alive. Klingon using that reach to secure that one and get the second chance look.
Pass to Kamara. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And so it's the Indiana Pacers feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection.
Pacers 47.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for Portland. Trailing by 17. Pass to Nesmith. Here's Holiday. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Here's Kamara. Off target with his 3.
You know, things haven't clicked for him offensively, but other guys around him, give them credit. They're filling in the gaps.
And here's Holiday. There's the pick. A floater. Lillard with the bucket.
And just putting his entire offensive imagination on full display. What a smooth release from Lillard.
And stolen by Lillard. Right side, Avdia. Launches it. Chris Bosh with the rebound.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Over to the wing. The 3 from Bosh. Avdia with the rebound. Thibault with the ball. Now guarded by Siakam. Now here's Thibault. Outside Holiday. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Lillard. Again the miss by Lillard.
This guy just simply can't find his rhythm, and sometimes that happens.
Off target from outside.
They're winning despite his performance here, and they have had his back all night.
Here's Neesmith. Shot clock at 6. Outside Lillard. Jacks up a 3.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle. That's a breakdown defensively right there, folks. He just could not make them pay.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Let's lose a 3. Knocks down the 3.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
.151 left to play in the final quarter. He drills the 3.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
A 3-pointer. Good.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And down goes the 3.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Indiana.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks and also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Chris Bosh.
You love this guy's confidence. He believes every shot is going in, and boy, a whole lot of them did.
Team foul. Substitution for the Pacers.
From deep.
Number 5.
The putback. It's good on the putback.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Pass to Lillard. With the putback. Back to Holiday. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Just 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. Knocks down the 3.
Even when he's near the hoop, Lillard always aware of the open man on the perimeter.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.